Hey you guys, it's Amber with Creative Journey and welcome back. I am so excited about today's tutorial. I'm going to take you through an acrylic wave painting that goes along with Psalms 93:4. So get ready, get your acrylic paints out, and we're going to get right into it. Our supplies today are going to be super basic. It's just apple barrel paint that I bought at Walmart for like 50 cents a tube. And I'm going to be using a variety of blue shades. So the colors that I'm personally using is called Cloudless, Key West, Aquamarine, Caribbean, Turquoise, Cobalt Hue, English Navy, and just a normal white. And I will add in the description all of these colors below so you don't have to like try to remember this. Alright, first things first, always washi tape. I don't think, and I have done it at this point, and I didn't end up needing to washi tape it, but you just never know how your design's going to go, so I always suggest washi taping off the segment or the verse that you're going to be featuring. Then I decided to just draw out a basic wave to try to keep my shape in the midst of painting. This tends to help me maintain what I'm doing and not get too carried away with my shape and what I'm going to do. So you'll see me kind of erase and come back in just to correct things. And it doesn't take that much time and it saves a lot of efforts at the end if you kind of get carried away with the paint a bit. Alright, so the first color I'm using is called Cloudless. And I'm really going to use this to lay down a base for my wave. I started out with this paintbrush and whew, it was kind of a nightmare. So you're going to see I switch midstream. But just lay down a base in a super light base color to kind of lay a foundation for what we're going to do. And as always, I am going to kind of speed this up for you. It saves you so much time and you still get the idea of what I'm doing and not have to sit in front of a YouTube screen all day. So we're going to speed this up a bit and you'll find me doing that throughout the video. Alright, now I'm going to pull my next two lightest shades. The one I'm doing here was Aquamarine, and the next one that I'm fixing to put down is called Key West. And with these, I'm going to start just no rhyme or reason, but pretty much randomly putting these strokes down. You will find through the progression of this video that I really want the top to be a lighter color. And as I get down, I end up using darker shades of blue. I use some navies, some like cobalt blue. So I'm really focusing these lighter colors towards the top more because it adds dimension to your page. So again, I'm going to speed this up and you're going to see the process unfold. Alright, now it's time to pull out the Caribbean. I really love this color. It's a really beautiful color. And we're going to start adding the strokes of Caribbean now. So here we go. Oh man, I love YouTube because you can go through this process with me, but you don't have to do it in real time. So instead of watching like a 45-minute video, you get to watch like a 5 or 6 minute video. It's great. Okay, so I just laid down turquoise. That's what I'm working on now. And you're going to see cobalt hue is the next color that I lay down. And lastly, I laid down English navy. So we're going to speed through this, but here you go. One of the things that I want to make note of is between these layers, I showed it on some and I didn't show it on some, but I was taking my heat gun and drying in between because some of these layers are a little bit thicker. I didn't necessarily dry it completely. At sometimes I did mix some of the colors, but I did want you to notice that I am drying some because it is going to make it very difficult at the end, that if you don't dry it at all, it's going to be really hard to dry at the end, or it's going to take a really long time because of the layering that we're doing. Okay, so after I'm pretty dry, I'm going to go ahead and go back to my original base color, which was Cloudless. And I am going to sporadically make little splashes. This is going to help add dimension to it. So I'm going to start this out and I'm going to add splashes in Cloudless. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to add it with a solid white. I do at the end come back and add it with a little bit of navy, and you'll see that happen. The navy just added a little more dimension and depth, and so that's the reason I added the navy at the end. Okay, so there's a couple segments that you didn't see here. I went ahead and took off my washi tape because I did not end up needing it. And I have penciled out my writing. And from now, I'm going to go ahead and take my Tombow pen and write this down. Now, typically, my internal being would not want black with this. I would want blue. But I haven't had any colored brush pens. But luckily for me, I've got some colored brush pens coming in very soon. So I am very excited to be able to start incorporating some color into my hand lettering. So here we go. We're going to hand letter this out. So I got to the very end of this and I decided that I needed some white. And I started adding some white and I was like, oh no, I didn't video it. So I am videoing like the final bit of white that I'm throwing into my water before I am calling it complete. So without further wait, I am very excited to show you the final project. You guys, thank you so much for coming by and watching. I enjoy interacting with you guys and doing these videos. And if you like this tutorial, please don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications for more upcoming videos. Thanks. See you guys really soon.